The COVID-19 pandemic has separated all of us from our friends and our families, making it very hard to get together and celebrate during this, I guess what we can call age of isolation. In tonight's KWWL special report, reporter Diego Hernandez focuses on those who are particularly vulnerable right now.
On this holiday, families are choosing to celebrate virtually or just with those in their own household. But for families with relatives in long-term care homes, that's not even a choice. Instead, those families will mark the holiday across a divide.
There hasn't been a holiday when we haven't been together, so this will be a first.
Celebrating the holidays in this year of isolation is a reality for not only this family, but for families across the nation.
We have to make it possible for families to connect with our residents, but it has to be safe.
Johns Hopkins University and the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services show correlation between community spread and the number of COVID-19 cases in nursing homes. From mid-September to the beginning of November, cases were on the rise in long-term care facilities, the Midwest having the worst trends.
I think we, more than anybody, recognize how much our residents need to see their family members.
But when the positivity rate is above 10% in the county, CMS limits these homes, not allowing visitors inside. Western home communities in Black Hawk County have been able to hold visits outdoors in these chat boxes. As the winter months begin, indoor visitation rooms will be used instead.
We've kind of worked to create a safe space where people can reconnect, see each other, hear each other, and yet still be at least 6 feet apart and have some safety precautions built in.
Families and their relatives still to be separated by a wall of plexiglass.
It's going to work where the resident can come in one door and then the visitors can come in another door, so the visitor's not going through the nursing home and taking a risk with anybody else.
While these facilities are hoping to complete the visitation rooms soon, other nursing homes and families won't have the luxury of walking in to sit comfortably with their loved ones.
Look who's here!
I waved as I walked by.
95-year-old Dorothy Miller has been a resident at the Maples in Fayette for about 6 years now. She's been through 33 rounds of radiation for skin cancer. Her daughter, Mary, helping her along the way.
And she was a trooper. She went every day, and it's healing up very nicely.
The Lawless family looks forward to these weekly window visits since in-person visits are no longer allowed.
It does really brighten her day. She does have to hold the phone up to her ear, so sometimes that's a challenge.
Separated by a window pane only millimeters thick, still feels so far away.
Can we touch? Put your hand up. There you go.
Now what?
There. We're close, but not close enough.
It's your parent. You would like to give them a hug or, touch their hair or touch their hand, and you can't do that. So it's hard.
Until this virus gets under control, the next time the Lawless family will be reunited with their loved one without a barrier between them is unknown.
I think we all need to do our part. And if that means wearing a mask so that I can be able to see my grandmother and go give her a hug and see her face to face, then that's what we need to do.
Whether we have to talk through the window or she's on the couch beside me, I still have my mom.
I'm pretty lucky that I'm able to come down today and do this.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
This family is just one that represents hundreds, if not thousands, of others in the same situation here in Iowa and across the country as we continue to battle this pandemic. And the Lawless family says that as the weather gets colder, they'll just need to bundle up and maybe cut those visits short because they still plan on visiting Dorothy at that window until they can hug and be by her side once again. Diego Hernandez, News 7, KWWL.
Yeah, Diego, thank you very much. Isolation's so difficult right now for so many families. And by the way, compassionate care visits, they're still allowed. End-of-life visits are still allowed at many of our long-term care facilities right here in the Cedar Valley.